Biafra, recovery, Macaria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, recovery, Caria Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, recovery, Macaria Mano, will go. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, recovery, Caria Mano. Gita Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Wemanadiga, Gita Jaravia, Ganabugabaya.
I sent Gabon. Only man, I greet you. I greet you. God, Pastor Vam, have a message for them.
Brother Masikwala, Makine, Sika, Kiwe, Sigiru, Vasabo. Yes, your Emma, yes, Madam Makiwe, and the Imanabu Kaga, Makiwe, yes, and you, and you're only in a carrier or some. Do her well, do her well in Borabo, and we get to her son.
All right, last Mexico. Emmanuel, good morning. Ututoma, Emmanuel
What you are called, Biafra, Get you a cog,
please share, hit the like button.
Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoria, Caria Mano. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoria. Akaria Mano will go. Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rocoria, Macaria Mano will go. One name Bianara Biafra, Bianara, here where they give my brother. Senator Bianara Biafra, Governor Bianara Biafra. Absubsidiary, Abataya, here where they give brother. Oh, Anile, Yala, Biafra, can you get it to cook it? Asimo, Anile, Yala, Biafra, can you get it to cook it? On your for all of the Wazirani Maze Namodica, Obiago, Tobogi, Bonabo, Polugo, Obonya to put in Holo, Polugo.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I
think I need to hit it very quickly. I can see Ifemji's house. I can see James Obiara. Thank you for joining me. I can see the last Mexico. Thank you, James Obiara. I greet you. brother will get up. Maybe this is the time of the talk. Very important to get up. Thank you, William Louis. Thank you, Isaac Success. Thank you, Irene, Ehi, Colin to BC. Peter James, thank you. We need to without waiting for the time, we need to hit the ball running. We need to hit the ground running. My name is Raphael Chavaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam. By the grace of Chukwuoki Kabia Mapurimi Henile, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and I humbly also adorn myself, and I am privileged to also be the self-acclaimed armor bearer of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I am proud to be a boy, a Simon Ekpa boy. Yes, rugged one. Very rugged. I'm telling you, very rugged. You know, some people, there's one idiot on Twitter the other day. I went on the Twitter of my brother Akuna. I don't know if you know Akuna. You need to follow that guy. Not on Twitter, on TikTok. And some of these underground sewage rats, they were there, gathered there. Immediately I came there, they were talking, how do we fix this problem? And they were just beating around the bush. I came there, immediately I came there. Hey, don't come here, you this Vam. Why are you supporting Simon Ekpa? You are come here. Remember, you fought him before. When you return as a prodigal son, you have learned your lesson and you come back. I'm telling you, you never allow the sea to swallow you again. There's a saying that my mother of blessed memory always say, once bitten, twice shy. Anybody that water swallow 2 times, no say that person, the greatest foolish human being ever to live on earth. And when you identify that you had an error and you realize and come back, one day, nobody go catch your back. You go to run and you go to move. Hey, look at where I have been. Look at where I'm going to. I must focus. I am telling you, I can proudly tell you, I am one of the most focused human beings in this Biafra redemption movement. Believe you me, nobody, I repeat, nobody can be able to cajole me, deceive me, hoodwink me to lose my focus. You see this focus as it is. So, as I am following my Prime Minister religiously and sincerely, there is nothing that will ever derail me. Believe you me, if you don't learn your lessons and focus and push on, your fall will be so catastrophic. Go and look for it in the dictionary. Catastrophic. Believe you me. This Prime Minister, my heart, I have divided it and I've given to my Prime Minister. I am with you because there is no other person that knows the way to where we are going to. He alone knows the way. He's the one anointed to lead us through the evil forest and bring us out safely. Believe you me, I have searched and I have found out there is no 2 ways about it. Listen to me. Even if you are a professor, and you do not realize that, look, there is only one way out, and there's only one leader right now that will lead you out of that your mess. You don't realize it, and make a U-turn. Come out from the zoo. The zoo is sinking, completely sinking. If you don't realize it and come out, you are brandishing yourself as a professor, like the one I'm going to address this morning. Hey, I'm telling you that your school and certificates will be like shit. Umazi gana doggy vam. Umazi gana doggy vam. Tell me, what will be left of Nigeria after December 2nd? Just tell me. If you don't have reasoning, I want to reason for you. What will be left of Nigeria after December 2nd? Some of you have all the solution. Go and look at your president. Every one of them had solution. They will come, we'll fix Nigeria, we'll do this. And most of them, when they got there, It is not that is not fixable. There's no way. You might have a good intention, but the place you are trying to fix is a doomed space. Completely doomed. You cannot fix it. It's a no-go area. Return. It's a road that leads nowhere. Advise yourself. Advise yourself. And so anybody that have identified it and is following in this movement without, corruption or distraction, show them respect. Doff cap for them. Pop champagne for them. And join them because they are the ones that have your best interest at heart. I don't want to eulogize on any other thing, but I want to focus on the topic I have this morning. I came across a post from Professor Morgallo. What's that his second name? Okay, Kingsley Morgallo. That's his name, Kingsley Morgallo. Some people are still living in La La Land. Some people are still living in delusional empire. Some people are still believing, hey, in salvation, in hell. You are in hell, in the hell fire, and you are still believing that there is salvation inside hell. That you can be translated from hell to heaven. Even the scripture says that there is a gulf between you and those in heaven. There's no way. Not even a drop of water can come out from heaven and touch your tongue while you are condemned to hell. Niger area, Nigeria, have been condemned to hell. There's nobody, no miracle can give you a succor or hope. Dungeon called Nigeria. Let's go quickly to the tweet of Morgallo, and then you will understand. I will put link at a point after I've established my topic this morning. So there you will see the assembly of professional fools. Professor is not professional. I wanted to use professors that are fools. They call themselves professors, but I've never seen foolish people like them before. And I will use this one as a template. I will use this man as a template. Yeah, he's a Biafran, a Biafran. Yeah, I don't even know why the thing came, flashed on my page. I've hardly visited any of the pages of these people, but I saw. And funny enough, you're going to see the reply that was connected to it that actually got my attention also. You see them where the vultures gather. Now, let's see. This was a post or a tweet from Morgallo. Let me see if I enlarge it. Will it be better? Hope so. Let me see. Will it be better? Okay, I think it is. You can read it even now. Let me see. Opening it again, what will it say? Okay, it has to be from here. Let's see. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Kingsley Morgallo, OON. This is Nigeria title he has. And he has sworn because he has that OON. Order of the Office of the Niger, OON. Hey, somebody proudly, displaying a title, a satanic title. OON is a satanic title. OON is not a godly one. Any title Nigeria gave you, reject it as quickly as you can, because Nigeria title will only lead you to hellfire. He said, I have declined virtually all requests for interviews on the Nigerian economy from Nigerian media over the past several months. Why? There is no point in a dialogue of the deaf. I have already spoken a lot about how to fix Nigeria's economy. Anyone interested can find what I have said. Okay, he has tried and he has given up. Now, when you ask him, what have you given up for? Because if you give up on something, you are going to embrace something else, because in this life, there is no vacuum. But you know what these senseless professors do? Senseless intellectuals. You know what they do? They give up, but they remain. hoping that there will be a space one day when they will be able to have chance and cash in, because Nigeria only breeds criminals. And I look at the idiot under the post that made a comment. He said, there is no, this one is Omotayo Williams. You remember these goats that they have paid to come out and begin to talk about the prime minister without any evidence. This is where they gather. There is no point. The government is tone deaf. Now, you admit that there is no point, that the government is tone deaf. But you have willingly taken the responsibility to be attacking someone who has determined to make sure that this deaf government that can never work and has never worked becomes obstinate, becomes useless, and gets out of the way for a new beginning for everyone in that contraption, including Ndoduduwa, including your own. If that is, if you are a Yoruba man, I don't know where this one. I'm beginning to suspect that the man behind this Omotayo Williams may be a Sabo that have taken the name of Oduduwa, because sometimes I see him write in Igbo. You understand? Okay, now I will continue. There are so many of the response that I saw. Many fellow, useless people. Now, after he made this post, look at other professors, other doctors that came there. This one is Dr. Aloy Chife. He said, I have also come to that conclusion, Prof, and I have now resigned myself to grabbing a seat and watching the train wreck. This doctor, Aloy Chife, he knows very well that Nigeria is a determined shipwreck, that Nigeria can never be stopped from going down, a shipwreck, even worse than Titanic. He knows, he admits, but he wants to sit down and watch. And now, where are you sitting and watching? You are sitting in the zoo, watching. Even if you are in diaspora somewhere, your interest is still in the zoo. That is why you don't want to, join forces with people that want a new beginning for Biafra, for Duduwa, for Arewa. You don't want to join forces because your esophagus or whatever it is tied down to the zoo. You have OON attached to your name. You have a connection with the zoo. Therefore, you cannot join the redeemed to walk out completely and bring an end to the evil entity. You want to watch the train to wreck. So if the train wreck, what becomes of you? Is that when you are going to begin to pick up pieces and then build a government and then start a country and then begin to gather people? Is that what you are going to do? Foolish professors, foolish doctors, senseless individuals that doesn't know their left from their right. They went to school, but school never went through them. You see them. And then Kingsley came there. Kingsley Mogalo, OON. Hey, what a pity. OON. He said, sad, my brother, chief doctor. It's ironic that people like us who actually do not need Nigeria. So you don't need Nigeria. Then why are you so hell-bent in making sure or trying to make sure that Nigeria becomes? Look at what you look like. Let me show you what you people look like. Let me show you what people look like. PM brought this picture out yesterday. I laughed. Look at you. I am a proud nigga area. A proud nigga area, SLAVE. A proud nigga area. That's exactly how you look. If you don't know, somebody should tell you. Because if you have sense, there is no way that zoo can ever be saved. No way. Where was I reading? Okay, I have read this. Okay, I've read this. Then let's. Okay, no, this was not where I was. I have to go back again. What brought me there? 1 minute, guys. Where is that post? Okay, this one. Then we're ready. Okay, we're on this. We were on this. Now he said, Kingsley said, sad, my brother, chief doctor. It's ironic that people like us You know, there are many people like us, and people like them are people that are, you know, as wise as they think they are. They are opening their eyes. Soap just enter their eye inside water, and the water will swallow them, and they are watching. Eh? What is that interest you have in Nigeria that you will not come out and stand for truth and join your people to redeem your life and your generation from this, you know, eventual train wreck? You know it is going to wreck. You know that it is just a matter of time and days before it wrecks completely, but yet you remain there. It's ironic that people like us who actually do not need Nigeria and its economy for our personal survival are so concerned simply out of passion for our country. They still say our country. Hey, out of passion for our country. But after a while, we must recognize the harsh truth and act accordingly. After a while, we must recognize the harsh truth. Now, something is inside there for you and me to decipher that this man knows that there is something that must be done. Now, when are you going to do it? What is that harsh truth that you want to recognize? When are you waiting to recognize that harsh truth? And how are you going to act accordingly? Accordingly. Now, there are people, your own family, Biafrans. We have a prime minister. We have Mazen Nandekano, who is held in the dungeon. Oh, this thing is not, you know, displaying very well. You are not reading it with me. I thought this thing is clear. Oh, my goodness me. All right. I need to reduce the size so that when I'm reading it, you can also read with me. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. So I think it is better this way, so that when I'm reading it, you are reading it with me. I think it's better this way. Yeah, it's better this way. Okay, look at it. It says, sad, my brother. It is ironic that people like us, who actually do not need Nigeria and its economy for our personal survival, are so concerned simply out of passion for our country. But after a while, we must recognize the harsh truth and act accordingly. Now, the harsh truth that this guy is trying to recognize is the fact that Nigeria can never work, and the acting accordingly is to make sure that we bring an end to it. But he doesn't want to decide now. When will he decide? When, you know, the whole thing crumble, and then you will now come and show up. By that time, Biafra have been declared. We have arrived where we are going to. And then you come in, you want to sneak in. Your professorship will now become useless. That is if you survive Nigeria, because definitely Nigeria will happen to so many of you, so many like you. You have been thinking you have something to offer. You will save Nigeria. That is why this lady's video that our PM have always been using for a long time to lecture you people, you need to go back and listen to it. And I want to play it now before I continue with some of these, screenshots from your post. Listen to this. Listen to this.
I'm asking a very pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Isba destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking to us this time. Most times, he's as shocked by the rest of us.
The lady asked a question, oh, who is in charge of Nigeria's security? Now, Mogalu and all you foolish professors, you are thinking about Nigeria economy. But the number one problem you should know that Nigeria have is insecurity. And who is in charge of Nigeria's security? Who is in charge? Boko Haram sympathizers and Boko Haram founders.
By the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria has rolled back in terms of development. From Naira continually losing its value to a recently launched locomotive trains breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people, though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen, even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little pissed. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Olajumoke Alaode James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you?
All right. That was a long time ago, but it's still making sense today. Mogalo and his clique and some of them, they have the solution. Look at all the people that this lady mentioned. They knew the solution, but when they got there, there's no way. They would discover that there's no way. But what do they now do? They now join them in destroying and continue wrecking that enclave called Nigeria. Now, I continue as I will wrap it up and put the link if there is time for that. Now, the harsh truth that Mogalo is saying that they need to act accordingly. Somebody should help me ask him, when will you realize? He said, but after a while, we must recognize the harsh truth and act accordingly. What is that harsh truth? Acting accordingly, how? I really need to know. I don't want to preempt you. I need to know. Okay. And then this one says, another doctor. This one is another doctor. Look at what he now said here. This is Professor Joe Abba, another OON. Joe Abba, another OON. He said, Prof, I feel exactly the same way these days. Oh, everything I need to say about improving governance in Nigeria, I have already said. Now, it's mostly just baby boying, exercise, and cruise. You see, they are just making caricature, and they are still standing or sitting on the fence. Look at him. He said that he said now it is mostly just baby boying, exercise, and cruise. So he's catching cruise. When I go there, well, now they catch cruise, Nigeria will completely wreck you, and there will be no redemption for you. And now, as they continue to write up some of their posts, a young Yoruba boy, whom I don't know whether he's a Fonja or but a Yoruba boy responded. Olasun Komi said, sitting on an interview, because you know, Morgan said that it's a long time he had been rejecting interview. And this young man told him, sitting on an interview on how to fix Nigeria, knowing fully the illegitimate president is less concerned. He said your concern is useless. Why will you be even sitting over an interview when you know fully well that the person sitting there is an illegitimate man? You are not even speaking about the illegitimacy of that office. You are not speaking about the wickedness and the evil that have been perpetuated in that office. No, you are thinking about how to fix the economy. How can you? This is how corrupt even Mogalo and his cliques of doctors and professors are. In that country, there is so much injustice, especially to one man they have heard for almost 3 years now. Has Mogalo said something about it? Can't you see that it is the spirit of Tukwuoki Abiama that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is releasing wherever he is on Nigeria? And he said that Nigeria will continue to wreck until they accept the truth. Nigeria will continue to go down. He has cast a spell on them, and that spell is working on them, and you cannot see it. All you are seeing is that they are not reading your book to make sure that they fix Nigeria. Monkey, what did you write in your book that others have not written? Do you know more than every one of them that have come in there? Even Tifnubu, I can tell you, he's even more intelligent than you, and he cannot do anything. The only thing he's doing now is to gather as much as he can for himself and his family, so that he will jump out of the ship and then allow the ship to wreck. You continue. What I have done, I said it. Go and read my book. The book. Now, what else did this one say? This one probably is a very strong Afonja or a supporter of Tifnubu. He said, Oga, shift a beg. Oga, shift a beg. I remember how you argued in 2018 that 100,000 naira minimum wage will cause inflation, but you never bothered about the NASS collecting maximum wages, like the one you collected as deputy CBN governor. Your World Bank and IMF economics is not what we need. Capitalists. In the proud Nigeria, look at them, look at how proud they are. In the proud Nigeria. That one told him, Mogalo was contesting for presidency. And he said, if they pay people 100,000 naira, 100,000 naira is not even up to 50, maybe $100. It's not up to $100. He said it will wreck the economy. But then the National Assembly members were collecting humongous amount. Even him, as a CBN deputy governor, was collecting millions as salary. And then he was saying that you, ordinary citizens, that if they pay you 100,000 naira, that the economy will destroy. So them at the top are good enough to collect so much money. That is why you will hear him saying that people like us that do not need Nigeria. Look at him, what he said there. People like, I hope you said you read it with me. Look at his comment here. It is ironic that people like us who actually do not need Nigeria and its economy for our personal survival. What did you make? How did you make whatever it is you made that make you not to be relying on Nigeria for your personal survival? Humongous amount of salary, all the feedbacks and all whatever you got as a CBN deputy governor. And now 100,000 naira will be too much for an ordinary Nigerian. 100,000 naira that cannot buy 2 bags of rice, that cannot pay school fees, that cannot pay hospital bill. When you pay it to individuals as their minimum wage, your economy will destroy. You see, already this one have nipped him on the board and told him, my friend, get out. You are a useless professor, a senseless goat. That's what you are. Did you see it? Your World Bank and IMF economics is not what we need. Capitalists. You see them? This is who they are. Proud Nigerians. Proud Efulefus. Proud Efulefus. As proud as we are, this is the most beautiful pictures we can paint. Now, I'm going to bring link. And if there's anyone that wants to say something, then you have about 10 or 12 minutes to do that. Otherwise, I will just quickly round up and go and do my duty for today. All right, let's see. I'm going to put the link now, please. Just look for it on the comment section and join me if you have anything to say to all these senseless professors. Senseless professors that are, believing they can fix Nigeria. Now, I also went, while I wait for anyone to come in. I also went to his page, his Twitter page proper, Mogalo. You see him displaying cultural offendibo. And then you ask yourself, what stops you from actually telling yourself the truth? What is that truth, that harsh truth you are waiting for people to come to the realization of? Please, the link is there on the comment section. What is that harsh truth? I bring you in, my brother. I hear a declaration. Please open your mic and begin to give your submission while I bring the page of this man and show Biafrans how they are in the middle of water and soap is entering their eyes, and that soap will enter their eyes as they will perish without even making any attempt to save themselves nor their families. I hear that declaration. Please go ahead. The microphone is yours. Unmute yourself if you are muted.
Yes, Mazi, good morning from here.
Good morning.
Am I coming out?
You're coming out.
Mazi, yes, all these intellectuals, all these monkeys and baboons in that zoo. One of Mazi Nande Kano broadcast where you say, when you stay long with your kidnapper, you begin to love the person that kidnapped you.
Mm-hmm.
So many of them in that zoo, that darkness, they don't even know where they are heading to. Only that they are used to the system that is killing them. That's why you see them talking about. You see an animal will come out and say, "I'm a proud Nigerian. I'm a proud Nigerian." An animal will come out and say, "I'm a proud Nigerian." In a country that killed their citizens, a country that will come on the road, they kill their citizens. A country that, since they born that animal now, apart from things he loot through politics, he never one day gain anything, benefit from that country. But you see an animal who come out and say that I'm a proud Nigerian. Mazen Nande Kalu said, the more you defend that country, the more you go down with that very contractions. Look at somebody like that, a professor. All of them, when you see them talking, when we see them speak, you ask, where is this one coming from? Where are they coming from? Can you imagine somebody like that? What he's saying, what he's writing in the public. They know that the internet will not forget all this, their junk they are writing. They know that a day will come when we will bring out all these things to show them how stupid they are, how foolish they are, how selfish they are, and how they have played with the life of their people because of their personal interest. They have been playing with our life. Mazi, thank you very much this morning. I don't have much to say about all these people, but all I know is that our focus is on the rising sun. That is where our focus is. All these things they are doing. Then on those that are talking about thinking on how to pull down our leader, the leader we know as of today, Mazi Simon Eba Njoko. Anybody that is thinking about pulling him down is wasting their time. They are all wasting their time because we have crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. We have crossed the Rubicon. They can't do it. They didn't do it when he was alone, broadcasting from his room, his parlor. They didn't put him down. It's now that he's running a government, a prime minister of a country. It's now that they will run him down. They are all just joking. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's conserve some time. Thank you, Mazi. All right, Ifeanyi, please, 2 minutes. Ifeanyi, unmute yourself, 2 minutes. Ifeanyi Naji. Oh, my goodness me. Michelle Maposa, please unmute yourself, 2 minutes.
Yeah, Pastor Van.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please speak. You are lying down. Is it code that is catching you? Code they catch your mouth. Speak like a Biafran. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I'm not in that zoo, bruh. I'm where we are receiving coldness.
Well, yeah, speak. Please, you have only 2 minutes.
Yeah, good morning, Biafrans all over the world. You know, Pastor Van, I'm always following you, but I haven't managed to join your live. You know, I just decided to do it today.
All right.
You know, I'm here in South Africa, and I've
Yeah,
been
okay. It's winter in South Africa right now.
I've been an active Biafra member till the time Polokwane in South Africa, Limpopo province started jokes, so I decided to drop down on them. You know, when they started fighting our prime minister, so I feel
Thank you.
just to drop down.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. Well done.
in these issues, there is some certain things you don't need to go further. You know, as na na-asụba ya sị na ihe a bụ nkata mbe na nwa ya nkirichalụ nne ya sị ya nne ya biko ya jee eme ya onu, nne ya kiricha asị nwa m kekwa n'onu, ọsịa nne m na ọka na-akpara nkata na.
Yeah, thank you. Let us give the other people one minute so that they'll be able to talk. My time is up. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Michelle. I'm happy to have you. Please try and be coming more often so that you have more to say to Biafrans. Please keep the fire burning in South Africa. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Airborne. All right, we have you, Eze Nago Marcel. Please go ahead. You have 1 minute, please.
Pastor Mama, I'm so excited to join you this morning. I think day before yesterday, I came very late, so I don't have that opportunity to speak my own mind. So at least I'm glad. If not any other thing, I know that I'm just I will call it a small boy, but I know what is going on inside zoo called Nigeria. As of today, if I can tell you, you see all these people that are making mad, talking about Nigeria, this one, Nigeria, that one. Everybody knows the truth. Just that they are finding their own personal interest.
Yes.
Everybody knows that Nigeria is gone.
Exactly.
The foundation it has with that, building with that a strong foundation, 250. Building with that a strong foundation can never be repaired. So all of us know the truth, but why they are afraid of coming out to talk? Because Nigeria is a place now whereby if you raise up your hands to talk, you understand, you will be jailed. They will push you inside this thing that even you cannot even smell the this thing anymore. You understand? But our leader has told them earlier, go and serve Nigeria and come back in pain. You can never see any good thing. You can never perceive any good thing. Now when you don't serve, finish, come back. Once the power, you are out of power, then they will show you the real side of that.
Thank you.
Place called Nigeria.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you so much.
My greetings to my PM.
Thank you.
PM.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. More grace and more blessing for whatever you are doing. Thank you so very much. I have my Mazi DK Sam. It's been a long time. Please, you have 1 or 2 minutes. Just greet Biafrans and give us your point. And you see that Morgalo said something that I wanted you guys to even decipher. Only that my time was not so much. He said, but after a while, we must recognize the harsh truth. You know, these people know the truth, but they are not openly admitting it. He said, after a while, we will recognize the harsh truth and act accordingly. How long will it take you to openly admit the harsh truth? You want to remain there to benefit whatever it is, to enjoy your oil well? Chineke ga-akpọ very soon. Please go ahead and give us your own time and your own submission, Mazi DK.
I just say hi and hello to you. It has been long. So I just came late. I don't know the word.
I don't know. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. I don't know why. We cannot hear you. Your speaker, you are far away from your speaker, and then we cannot hear you. All right. Thank you so much. You just want to show up. Thank you so much. I'm happy to know that you are still in please make sure you come to Finland, though. Make sure you come to Finland. Come to Finland, though. Please book your flight. I want to see you in Finland. We get talk for Finland. We get talk for Finland. Face to face. Thank you, DK. I trust you. I know what you can do. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Keep on supporting as you have always done. Thank you. Those are Umuchineke. Now, the harsh truth and the reality is that Nigeria is gone. And as far as that enclave and that contraction is concerned, Biafra have taken their own portion. And as far as Biafra is concerned, we have a new sheriff in town. And they know it. And that's why you see them jumping left and right, shaking their head. No matter how you shake it, we have moved on and we are going to be established nation. Our PM promised them again yesterday. I am bringing Finland to Biafra land. Dare to stop us, and then you will see what will happen to you. Umokoko. The earlier you wake up and then smell the coffee and begin to support your freedom, the better for you. That harsh truth, you know it. It is that Nigeria can never survive. That harsh truth is that, look, you know it, that any language Nigeria will speak in a more, harsher and harder language, so that the whole world will know that we mean business this time around. Rafael Chamakajere here signing out. Airborne. Have a wonderful day and a blissful morning. Commerciano.
You don't say to mama, you don't redo. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquer the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Every day. Every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabiomi terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the land, one them and run them out now. Run them out now. Yo. Divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away Biafra. You don't say to mama, you don't redo. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Namdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom, Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless foolanis. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists, like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabiomi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abubakar Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Mosai Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of do the land, one them and run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, because give away.